Hey everyone, and welcome to the Explainer. Today we're going to build something really powerful, a custom private connection right on your mobile device. We'll be using a tool called UDP Custom to set up a much more secure and flexible way to browse the web. So let's get right into it.
So, if any of that sounds good to you, then you are in exactly the right place. We're not just, installing some random app. We're actually building a private tunnel for all your internet traffic. This is going to help protect your data, especially on public Wi-Fi, and can even help you get around some of those annoying network restrictions. Let's dive in.
All right, first things first. We need to get the main tool for the job, and that's the UDP Custom app. This is the client that's going to live on your phone and manage our new secure connection. Okay, so grab your Android device and open up the Google Play Store. Just go to the search bar and type in UDP Custom. That's UDP Custom, and hit install. Once it's all downloaded, go ahead and open it up. Now, the home screen might look a little intense, but don't worry. I'm going to walk you through exactly what you need to do.
So now that we have the app, we need something for it to actually connect to. This is kind of like the engine of our whole setup, a secure server. And the best part is we're going to generate the credentials we need for free, and it's surprisingly easy. All right, for this next part, go ahead and open your web browser. We're going to search for a service called UDP Custom. Just make sure you click on the official website from the search results. Once you're on their homepage, look for that little menu icon, the 3 lines, sometimes called a hamburger menu, and give that a tap. In that menu, you're going to see a few different server options. We're going to select SSH servers. That'll take you to a page with different types of protocols. For our setup, we're going to choose something called a Shadowsocks server. Now, all you really need to know is that Shadowsocks is fantastic at disguising traffic, which is exactly why we're using it. So go ahead and select that option. Okay, now for the fun part. You can pick a server from any of the locations they have available. This is the country your internet traffic is going to look like it's coming from. So pick one and click Create. You'll probably see one of those reCAPTCHA boxes to prove you're not a robot. Just check that box and then click Generate Now. And just like that, in a few seconds, the website will spit out your unique server credentials. Okay, this is the most important part of this whole step. You have to copy that entire block of text it gives you. This is literally the key that's going to unlock our secure connection back in the app. This block of text right here, this is what we've been working for. It has everything: the server address, the password, the encryption type. You've got to make sure you select and copy every single bit of it. This is the magic link between the app on your phone and that secure server out there. We are on the home stretch now, I promise. We have our app, we have our server details, so in this final step, we're just going to bring it all together and fire this thing up. Okay, switch back over to the UDP Custom app. Right there on the main screen, you'll see a few options. The very first thing we need to do is check the box that's labeled V2Ray. This is a super crucial setting that tells the app what kind of server we're about to use. So what is this V2Ray thing anyway? Well, you can think of it as a toolkit that supports a bunch of different protocols, and one of those happens to be the Shadowsocks protocol we're using. So by checking this box, we're basically telling UDP Custom, hey, get ready to handle the specific server info we just made. It's kind of like tuning a radio to the right frequency. Now let's import those server details we copied. Tap the little gear icon to pop into the settings. In there, you'll see an option for V2Ray settings. Tap that. Now look for the little clipboard icon. The app is smart. It knows you have that server info copied. Just tap that icon and it'll paste everything in automatically. Perfect. Once that's done, just head on back to the home screen. And that is it. Seriously, all the configuration is done. The only thing left to do is press that big connect button. Go for it. If everything went to plan, you should be connected right now, but let's not just assume it's working. We're going to quickly verify our new connection is up and running, and then I'll show you how to save this whole configuration for easy access later. You've got 2 really easy ways to check if it's working. Inside the app, you can just swipe over to the log screen, and you'll see a bunch of text that confirms the connection was made. But for a more real-world test, just go back to your web browser and use the Check IP tool on that same UDP Custom website. When you check your IP, you should see something totally different from your normal address. It should now show the location of the server you picked earlier. And that's your proof it's working. Your real IP address is hidden, and your traffic is being routed through that secure server. Okay, last little thing. To make this super easy for next time, let's save this whole setup. Back in the app, just tap that little plus icon on the home screen and then choose Save Config. You can name it whatever you want. And there you have it. Congratulations are in order. You've just successfully configured a custom, secure connection. You now have a really powerful tool for beefing up your privacy and getting around network blocks. So, with your new secure connection up and running, the internet is yours to explore more freely. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and I will see you in the next one.